Here we are again, and yeah, so I've got another appointment, like my previous video, but this time it's a sort of group interview information type session, which is part of my requirement as part of my unemployment. So yeah, but as you can see, it is rainy. And I'll place the camera in a different position, and hopefully we can get some good footage of some bad drivers. I've got my sunnies even though I don't need them, mainly because I can't stand headlights, mainly. But anyway, shall we get going? It's going to be a long video, and this will cut out multiple times. I'll try not to speak when it happens, but we will see. I probably won't be doing a lot of talking because it's going to be a 45-minute trip one way. So yeah. Luckily I know where I'm going and I don't need a navigation system. At least with the camera in this position, you still should be able to see people on the left-hand side a little bit easier. Since, well, that's probably what you'll want to see in most cases. If anyone's going to do a bad thing, it's going to be on the left-hand side, I think, today. I slipped a bit, not much. Kind of slipped too badly. The traction control didn't say. So we've got to remember every 5 minutes now. What? Right. Hopefully it says 5 hours. Otherwise this is going to be awfully short videos. Probably because it's not registering the external memory card properly and calculating the size based on the internal memory, which is a pain. Since I updated to this Android 5, it's been nothing but a nightmare. I can't store things directly onto the micro SD card, which is 16 gig. Yes, I know, for some other people it's small out there, but for me it's generally okay. But because it won't write properly, or because the applications need proper permissions, it means I can't install all my applications that I want. So, and of course it means we get these limits on these videos. I tried looking for another application, but there isn't really one. So yeah. Ooh. Stop checking out the chip plug-in. She's married anyway, so. Oh, I've got to get over in this lane anyways. I feel like the humming and tunes that might annoy you guys. It's flashing. Seconds to go. There we go. 5 minutes. I like to see if it's duplicating videos onto the main system and onto a video card. Well, left with awkward. Sorry if you guys can't see terribly well, but I probably should have lifted the camera up a bit more, I think. And in order to lift it up, I have to move it to the right hand side. Unless you guys don't want to see me, then that's fine, really. It's saying 9,000 meg. Okay. So it's obviously Wi-Fi. It's last time I was doing 10-minute intervals. Maybe they're like, well, we don't like your vLogs, we'll cut it down so like you can't record as much. One thing's for certain, I can't afford a GoPro since they cost $600. No, they're cheapy ones, but a lot of the cheapy cameras don't even do 1080. Be lucky if they did bloody 480. At least someone uses their indicators. Most people don't use their indicators to get around the corner. Truck wants this lane, so I've got to give him some room. But we're going down here anyway. People parking on the side of the road as usual. Not really a good place to park because this is a 2-lane turning corner, so it doesn't help with the traffic issues. But no, the local council decided 2-hour parking, that's fine. 2-hour parking if you don't mind bloody shuffling lanes. Now of course we've got these people who you probably can't see. I'll see if I can. But yeah, the people that are going around the corner from the other direction up there. And they tend to block up the lane as usual. As you can see, not many people tend to indicate around these corners. I know I need a wider viewing angle when doing these sorts of things. And considering my little stamp window is in the road. So I should move it up like so. There we go. Still a bit in the road, isn't it? I don't know what. Oh, they're building apartments there. Probably more. Yeah, more apartments there. Like I wouldn't say this is Sydney. This is the outer burbs, like north of Sydney, northwest. This lane still, but yeah. It's going to cut out soon in another 30 seconds. Oh, look, we dropped into 8,000 meg. Of course it is reading the bloody... Oh, I've got to wait. I don't know why there's a limit on the dual camera feature. It's really annoying. I don't know what it was 10 minutes 2 days ago and 5 minutes today. The 10-minute one would be better for today. We work with what we've got, don't we? It's not a motorbike climbing. And just so you guys know, I'm not trying to mumble. And I realise I've got to accentuate my words a bit more so you guys can understand me better. We're taking a right up here, not here, just at the next to the light, so you probably can't really see. All license plates are public domain because you can look them up on the RTA's website, or what they call them now, Service New South Wales. You can get their entire bloody... Oh, check this out. Oh, silly. I can understand why they do it, because they're going to turn around the corner around here, but you'd think you'd be in this lane, so you're going to be turning around here. But the middle lane is one where you can turn both directions. You just can't go straight ahead because there's no straight ahead. Oh, no, that's a new MX-5. Not a bad looking thing. Did he just turn his indicator on now? Wouldn't surprise me at all. Nice. When I first got this car and went around these corners, my tyres were squealing. I mean, like really squealing loudly. People thought there was an accident about to happen and bloody hit the brakes real hard and almost run up their asses. Since with these new tyres, it doesn't do that anymore. My camber was way out. My camber and my toe angle really bad on the front. Was like 32mm out or something like that. 32mm overall, so I was out by 28mm or something like that. That was on the front. The rear were out by 8mm. Toe angle, that is. Camber were out on about 4 degrees, up to 4 degrees on both sides, I think. On the front. The rear was only about 1mm over, so. Changing lanes. Then I'm going to go around this corner. Yes, I should have been in this lane before. But if you're wondering if our roads are really this bumpy as per camera, they kind of are. Like, if you're an Australian, you're used to it. And when people say, are the roads really that bumpy? Like, nah. Well, when you use cameras like this with a poor mount, yeah, it's not as badly as noticeable, as badly exaggerated as the camera, but yeah, it's still fairly bouncy. Like when I got this car, I had to replace the shocks. On my other car, I had to replace the shocks too, but I did those ones myself. Most people slow right down on those corners. And these are fairly gentle curves, so you don't need to slow down. Except some people are granny drivers and so they slow right down. But in a lot of cases, people turn off to the right, down the right side, so we all have to move over to the left. So that's on this particular road. 60, but I'm not 70. Yeah, I'm naughty. It's getting a bit bright now. Oh, it's really light. Like I say, if you guys are interested in these videos, I might put a few more camera. If I start buying cameras, I might buy some cheapies, so I can just mount them like at the dashboard kind of thing, so I know what's happening with the car. Maybe with my feet, so I can see what's going on down there. Not that there's too much going on down there. It's just an automatic car that I want to turn into a manual transmission. But I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. Ideally, I'd put a camera just underneath the rear view mirror, and then another one the centre of the rear windscreen. Yes, I do have a speech impediment, so I do have difficulties with some combination of words. Then put another camera over there, so you just one that's just looking at me kind of thing, so you can see what I'm doing. And yes, I did notice what you guys noticed just then too, and I am very apologetic. Considering the number of people that cut that corner, I don't think too many people are going to be terribly worried. There's not too many people are going slow today. I don't usually go terribly slow along here, but peak hours they usually go like 80, 70, 80, 90. Particularly, there's a few, like a black Civic, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's massive turbo, fart cannon and all that jazz. Man, here goes 90 in a 60 zone. Yeah. And I've been doing roadworks here for quite some time, so this is a temporary permanent solution. That's good. And once they get up to the other side of the bridge, they'll do it in the other direction, on the other side. So they just swap over. I love this bit, but only because it's a very naughty bit. It's a huge steep hill down and a huge steep hill back up again. And today everyone's going to play nice, so probably because it's raining. During the dry they'll get up to 80, 90, 100, 110 k's. There really needs to be a speed camera there. I know the council clocked a huge fine, so yeah, I need to be in this lane, which everyone's going so slow in. This is the first time I've ever seen people go so slow up here. I know that smaller cars have problems getting up this hill, uphills in general. used to drive mum's car to work, and it's a 1.8 litre Nissan Pulsar. So yeah, I know how badly it can get with some cars, but there's a reason why you have an accelerator pedal. And if you push it, yeah, it's going to consume more fuel, but if you're going to go up a hill, you're going to be consuming more fuel anyway. The faster you get up the hill, the less likely you're going to burn a lot more fuel in the long run. If that makes sense, probably not. I'm doing a lot of talking. I feel sorry for you guys. If you're not into this sort of thing, please. So far there's been no views on my last video, but I don't expect any views on any of my videos ever, so I'll go turn right here. Definitely need to put the camera up higher, I think, so that you can see the road markings. In peak hour traffic, with that lane going both left and right, that lane going left and right, the lights don't let the left people go left when they need to go left, kind of thing. So you end up with this mishmash of people going left, right, but if you're going to the right and the lights go green, or the main light goes green, then the left-hand people can't turn left because that light's usually red. And vice versa, like if the lights are red and the left arrow is green, then left people turning left will go, but the people turning right can't go. They haven't timed that out properly, I don't think. And the traffic can get backed up, mainly probably because of that. If they made that into a left-hand only lane and extended the lights a little bit better, they probably wouldn't have so many problems here. But most of the time I need to turn right, because I take this route as a shortcut from going along all the major highways, because they get bogged up massively. I've got to stay in this lane because I'm turning right yet again instead of left. Ooh, which lane? I'll stay in this lane over here. I've kind of got to turn right again anyway, so it makes sense to be in the right hand lane if you turn right. Unlike other people who choose the shortest lane, travel down it, then have to change lanes later on, and often abruptly. I'm sure you guys see it too. Just that one right over there. Oh. It's probably a fake, but I don't see the Evo badge on it or anything like that. Not a proper one. I just see the VI, which is a pretty old one anyway. It does say evolution along it, but I don't usually count that as genuine unless it has the actual badge. It's a nice white, well looked after black rims. Some weirdo in it. I don't think I'm some weirdo in this one too. So the colour on my car is champagne, so probably, you know, it's like, dude, stop talking shit. Well, that's where I've got to be. So I've got to turn down here. Sorry about that, guys. The video just cut out. I didn't realise, and I just parked the vehicle. But anyway, I'm like 25 minutes early for my appointment, so yeah, I'll have to do something. Anyway, I'll see you on the way back. Cheers, amigos. Okay, I'm back. Almost 2 hours later. This hasn't been too long because this is 2 hour parking. Almost 2 hours later. Got here at 1:03 and it's now 12 past 3. Yeah, call me an idiot all you want. Okay. Now I haven't seen too many bad drivers today, so there's plenty of time. That was a gaudy looking car. Shame you can't see it. If I hurry out. Yeah, by all means, take your sweet time crossing in front of me when you could go around. Oh, you might be able to still see it. Yeah. No, not properly. There it is. Probably still can't see it, but nah, well. Gaudy looking car. There it is, way down there. But you probably can't see it without zooming in. There it is. A bit awkward for me too, so I might just have to move you guys back over here, I think. There we go. I know it's not the most ideal place for you guys to be on my windscreen, but down the front here and there's no cops around, so there's definitely on the road. I'll have to adjust it again, but yeah, maybe I'll stick to dual recording. I know why dual recording went down to 5 minutes. It's at 1080, that's why. 1080. Last time it was recorded at 720. Sorry, just picked my nose without realising it. I'm sure you guys didn't want to see that. You'll have to let me guys know if you want the dual video feed. Just have to pull over and sort this camera out. Might have to put you guys back where you were. I'm definitely going to have to get a proper camera set up, so Mercedes. One with a wider viewing angle, up to 140-degree angle. I might just quickly pull over here. Adjust your eyes again. And we're off. No. Oh shit. But luckily you guys can't see my dashboard. I do kind of love this hill. It's particularly when there's no one around. Smile, smile. Oh look, the shake's back. That's a bit better. Better not. I do like to whistle and hum when there's no music going, so... Oh, the close. Well, it suddenly cut off and I have no idea where I was up to in my ramblings. So, yeah. Forgive me. Or not. It doesn't really bother me one way or the other. Here we go. I'm being a little bit naughty today, so... I'm definitely probably going to have to get a camera set up. What's going on? Oh, just school zones. Focus up there. The camera needs to refocus. Oh, it doesn't. Not in dual mode anyway. There we go. It's refocus. Autofocus. Ah, that sucks. Un momento, por favor. No, I can't speak Spanish. It's not the best place for the camera, but would be ideal just behind my bloody rear view mirror, I know. With an optional camera facing me, then feed the two feeds together. But, like I said, we gotta make do with what we got. And of course the steering wheel is in the road for you guys too, so... I want to face you guys a bit up a bit, but I'm worried that the autofocus won't focus properly, stupid piece of shit. Yeah, I said it. Samsung Galaxy S4 for you. And no, I'm not an Apple fanboy. I used to be an Apple service technician, so... The Apple products just don't quite suit me. Linux, that's the stuff. I'm stuck behind this bus going at 40 because we're on a school zone. Well, I think we're past the school zone now. Oh well. Sorry, bus. Okay, we're gonna have to change lanes again though. Because as you see, they turn right and lock up the traffic a bit. And then I'll go back into this lane, hit the pedal. This isn't going to be fun either. Now, how about after this one, I say no to the dual camera feed, and you guys see how that goes. I'll probably put you back up in the centre-ish area, but up out of my field of view. When the lights turn red. 4 minutes 30. Some nice houses around here though. Now that was a mobile dog washing station. What could I do with them? How's that for you guys, eh? Oh. Bit better view. Probably much better. Still 6 gigs free, so this will be an interesting arrangement. And do feel free to tell me what you prefer, the dual camera feed or the single camera feed. Oh, very shaky, isn't it? I'll probably have a dual feed anyway at some point for the rear view, so you can see any jackasses behind me. You know? It'd be interesting to have multi-angle setup on YouTube like they did with DVDs and Blu-rays. And this jackass hasn't put on his indicator, but it's already too late because we know which direction he's going. But sometimes they do move to the left-hand lane just as the lights change, when they reach the lights, I should say. Notice his number plate says developer. It's probably hard to see, but if I go... No, you can't. No. Right, that turns on autofocus. Right, just what I needed. And it should be able to see it. I just can't get comfy. Nah, because every time I friggin' move, pants got up my ass. I know this probably isn't as interesting as other moto vlogs, but this is Australia. What do you expect? And like I said, if we can get some money together, we can go do the rounds in Sydney. I'm sure you'd like that. If he gets quite a bit of money together, may even go up the entire coast of Australia. Now that will take probably 3 days, give or take a few hours perhaps. So I just know from Cairns to Rockhampton is about 8 hours. From Rockhampton to Brisbane is another 8 hours. Brisbane to Sydney is about 10 hours. Sydney to Melbourne is about another 12 hours. So yeah, there's a lot of footage that would be there. A lot of footage indeed. But the problem is the fuel will cost an absolute fortune. Even if I put this thing on LPG onto dual gas, and then put on a hydrogen cell, it probably will still be quite astronomical. Probably, not to mention, it's probably not best to drive for more than 12 hours, and which means hospital and possible. Hotel fees and stuff like that. So. It's the only way to see Australia, I think. Particularly if you're going along that Great Ocean Drive, which really starts from Sydney, then goes all the way down to Melbourne along the east coast. But unfortunately, they've done a lot of changes along the roads, and a lot of the main road doesn't go along the east coast directly as much, so you don't really get a lot of the good views anymore. But that being said, the new roads are way better. And just because it's not built up, you get loads of farm views and such. And the roads are of course brand new, so they're very nice to drive on. Although there are a few times where, last time I went on it, they had concrete around a roundabout and I had the car going sideways without actually intending to. That bus is probably NWDS by the looks of it. NWDS is Northwest Disability Services. That has a number of vehicles which are buses with special lifts on the back of them. That one had it, but yeah, they're not outside, they're on the inside, wheelchair lifts. I used to volunteer with them for 6 months as part of the work for that old scheme. Nice place. We're encroaching a school zone, so we've got to back right off to 40 k's. All school zones across Australia are 40 k's. Even though it's in the middle of winter, I could go for some ice cream. Better watch my speed because I might hit someone. Yeah, go over this lane. End of school zone. Woohoo! And yes, the way I was taught that on my L's, you have to reach the appropriate speed before you reach the sign, or just as you reach the sign. So don't give me crap about it. I'm sure someone will give me crap about it. Yeah, that's why it was going slow. It was turning. I don't get in this lane because, well, it's easier to zigzag through the slow pokes most of the time. I can't say they were exactly terribly slow, but that's what traffic is like along here. Some go slow, some go fast, some get caught, some don't. At least I have plausible deniability. There we go, humming again. Turning this corner. And what's fast for a bloody four-wheel drive? They usually don't go that fast around here. mind you, most people on Commodores don't go that fast around corners either, so. Or Falcons for that matter. But this is where they're really slow right now. I can go around this at fairly high speeds, but I don't expect everyone to be able to, and I'm probably more confident in my driving than other people. Confident, not arrogant. I've driven on these roads so many times, it's practically unbelievable, I think. Although I'm sure other people have driven on these roads far longer than I have. I haven't been in Sydney for all my life, have I? Came to Sydney about 2004, and even then I wasn't even in this area. I only got to this area in 2012, so tend to move around a bit, I do. Definitely not much clearer view for you guys, isn't it? Microphone's still pointing to me, so I just think you guys might like to see my facial expressions at some points. I mean, this isn't a motorbike vlog. This is a car vlog. It's not focusing terribly well. There I go again, humming like the annoying songbird I am. Get over here. We're at the 70 zone. Jeez. They still haven't fixed that. There's a water leak in the road back there. Hard to tell with all the raining. Well, shit. Oh well, hard to tell with all the raining, but yeah. Usually when it's dry, there's a huge wet spot just there. So, like I said, you can't see where I'm pointing at either. Ooh, my Toyota 86. And you guys probably won't be able to see it until I turn the car back around this way. I'll slow down a bit. There you can see it. There, it's that white car. Of course the camera's not focusing now because it's catching the reflection of the dashboard. Ah shit. Never mind, but I will just say humblest apologies. I'll endeavour to correct that habit. At least in this mode, I can record as much as I need to or want to. A little slippery there. Do I have my car spot back? No, because he just arrived. Well, that's a bum. I'll just have to park here. Yeah, I'll have to turn the autofocus off, but that's that, and I'll bid you guys adieu.